Okay, let's have another game. Alka 2272. Let's play something more mainstream, not this B3. So can I play an ordinary mainline-ish Sicilian, for example? So playing against Sveshnikov. So Bishop F6 line or knight D5. I might try knight D5. Aha. I think I'll have to vary to get out of this. On the third move, I'll take on F6, so this isn't that great for me, but hopefully it's a playable position. Maybe G3 actually. G3, Bishop G2. He's going to unleash his bishop on my E4 pawn. So, because I've blocked in the bishop there, I think G3 is kind of logical anyway. And also there's pressure on G line from the queen. So Bishop G2. The plan of Bishop G2 seems okay. Whoa! So, wow, knight takes maybe best, because CD Bishop E4 is forking rook and queen. If knight takes, then I can just simply play Bishop G2, no problem. Knight takes then. Bishop G2, unless there was Bishop E4 there. So here he's got some damaged pawns, if I can get away with this. Which I hope. Just a peaceful life. DC, bishop takes C3. He might have this pawn weak later. So can I just castle and have a good position? I wonder. Bit of a clock advantage. So if he does DC, Bishop C3, say castles, I castle. I can look forward to rook D1. If he castles, maybe C takes D4 actually. Okay, what's the meaning of that? If I do queen takes D3, I don't know, D5 I suppose? Can I thwart that in any way? Thwart D5? I don't think so. So he's dissolving his weakness. Unless Queen E3. Queen E3. Because otherwise D5 there's a pin, so if I play Queen E3, so I'm still threatening to take on D3 later. So I castle now. So I'm playing F4, for example, F5. Then Queen takes D3. So this might be kind of very interesting. So Bishop F6, F5. So there's no Queen F5. Well, there's no Queen F5 because Rook F5 and my Queen's protected anyway. There's no pin there. So the Queen moves, then Queen takes D3. So the immediate Queen D3 that was D5 because of that pin on that diagonal. So now I'm simply threatening. The problem with F5 though, I'm weakening E5. I don't really like doing that. It's often a fatal thing to do. But on here, you know, in here, I've got this nice pawn on C3 anyway. So he hasn't got a major knight to stick on E5. Even if a bishop goes there, I've got a pawn on G. This is quite solid, well, relatively solid. So just winning this pawn might be more important. So playing F5 and Queen takes D3. Now, if he plays D5 here, though, that's again tricky because I don't want to open up. Do I again try and ignore it? Just play E5, but then I don't know, D4. Or do I play F5 here? To be able to play E5. F5, Queen H5, E5, There's things like bishop d6 though, so maybe e5 is more solid. d4 though, maybe c takes d4. There's no bishop c5 at the moment skewing my queen, but something to be wary of. So I'm getting king h1. So say queen c6, king h1, or even b4. Maybe b4 is worth considering here, not moving the queen. I think so actually, just to stop this bishop c5. It's a good bishop there. So he's a bit shorter on time, maybe he doesn't like the position here. Okay, so I think I can just safely take this here. I know I'm weakening my light squares a bit after bishop g2, but he hasn't. This pawn's a bit of a hindrance, blocking the d line. Although it is now a pawn he's not going to lose, but he's just lost the other one instead. So how can I make use of this? What about a4, trying to mine the a file? There's rook e4 to be careful of. I don't know about f5 first. f5 queen h5 might be threatening queen e2. So I might just simply rook e1. I think maybe rook e1 for the moment, and then a4 to try and get this rook working. Aha, h4. So h3 here to be able to answer with g4 maybe. I hope. So h4, g4. That's f4's weak. So otherwise I'm going to play a4 and try and wrench open the a file. Can I do that here? a4. I hope there's no major threat. There's g5. g5. So in the light of g5, maybe I should have considered h4. But g5, can I just take it? I don't know if this is like speculative. h4 now, rook g6, king h2. I don't know, I could get in trouble with bishop h4 and rook g. So I think I'm going to have to try and get some queenside counterplay going. If I can get this and then e6, this b5 pawn, or am I getting hacked here? If I play king h2 for the moment. So h4, g4. I'm hoping his queenside's falling to bits. His time's getting a bit low as well. So here, what about just rook a7 or queen e4? How about just queen e4? I want to dominate the centre a bit more with the queen, eyeing the whole diagonal. So I don't know, h4, g4. That rook e3 as well, just in case the queen wants to move. I can take the d3 pawn. Okay, eyeing h5. Now I've got e6. What about rook a6 first? I'll be able to play e6. He's very short on time now. Ah, a breakthrough. Is this harmless though? Because I don't know, this bishop. Like queen f2 here for the moment. So now rook d6. So if I can play rook takes d3, I'll be protecting my d2 bishop. So he's got takes, rook c2 is a bit slow. Queen takes c2 there. It's all over. Yeah, he's lost on time. So let's have a quick look at that. That was, I think, one of the more interesting games so far today. So Sveshnikov with this repetition line. So I think Kasparov once got annoyed in the simultaneous when someone played this against him. It does force an inferior move, otherwise it's just a draw straight away. So so this is not optimal for white. So I'm having to play. I mean, he's got d5, almost d5 there, but taking c6. But here, yeah, it's interesting. This knight d4. So I took with the knight because I didn't want that bishop e4. And this d3, if I take immediately, there's d5, so I just ignored it. But the pawn, can be later taken maybe. So he's making some concessions around this pawn. So I'm blocking the bishop and coming to c5, screwing my queen. But he's giving up a clear pawn here. So although he's rescued this pawn, he's done some damage elsewhere in the position. And this attack doesn't seem that strong if I can answer with g4, h4. So now I think I started getting good grip on the position. So this is a bit desperate. Because now I'm just mopping up d3 after this rook d6. If I can win d3, I'm protecting the bishop. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.